We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Eliezer Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Brinson. And that's the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Nick Marchakis digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
He's got it. On to first, and Marchakis is retired 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Villar.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Marchakis on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
John Birdie comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. One and two now as this catches the outer half. The pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Line drive to center field. Acuna is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Batting third, no left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Now here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Two out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1.
That's a ball.
Jesus Aguilar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1.
Hey! Thank you.
Here's a pop-up now. Freeman is under it near the mound, and that's the third out. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ronald Acuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he rips it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jesus Aguilar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Aye.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Comes set, and the 0-1.
That's outside.
Aguilar gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
Batting fifth, the right fielder. Hallo.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Harold Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins down quietly. Will move to the third with no score. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's in there, 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. Out of play. Looking at his career totals, Culberson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings...
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and next will be the pitcher, Sean Newcomb. From the stretch, and he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Aguilar.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He flied out leading off the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Birdie is there. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Marchakis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Marchakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And Marchakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. 3-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. And that's exactly what this guy did.
2 out with the man at first. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Marlin error, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Now batting, Miguel Rojas. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Miguel.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marchakis giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball one.
Brinson has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Now here's the pitch.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
He's set, and the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Runner at first here, one man out. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Flowers moving to his left, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 0-1 the count. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
That misses. 1-2. Fouled away. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
So here's Johan Camargo, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Braves lead this one 2-0. Now at the plate, John Birdie. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pitch on the way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And therefore it is Marchakis, and that's your first out.
Now batter, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ready now for the Marlins. Corey Dickerson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
No runs, just one hit and one error so far for the Marlins. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Called strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Oh.
2-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the pitcher will bat next. Here comes Sean Newcomb. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Aguilar is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Aguilar.
Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way.
Hey!
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2 swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Alfaro is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Jorge Alfaro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Alfaro is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
One out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he popped him up. Albies is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nick Marchakis. First pitch on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Brinson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Three and 1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He loses him on ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
The left fielder, number 20,
Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. It's a solo shot for Brinson. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Chris Martin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 55, Chris Martin. Now batting, the pitcher.
So now to the plate, Eliezer Hernandez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Albies is under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0 home. There he goes. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ball 3. Corey Dickerson is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit, and the tying run comes around to score from second.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. On a rope to the